Dr. K Sudhakar, who's the BJP MP and also former health minister, joins us now to discuss this issue. Thank you, Dr. Sudhakar, for your valuable time. My first question to you, sir, why is the BJP so upset with the reservation for minorities, especially Muslims? Because the Congress party is saying that this is about social justice. For you, is it about the constitution or is it about the fact that this might benefit the Congress party electorally?
Minorities just does not include Muslims. To clarify your view on whether we have any agenda against Muslims, it is not right. We are bothered about the integrity of the constitution. Constitutionally, it is wrong and illegal. See, our forefathers, while drafting the constitution, they have threadbare discussed about what the religious reservation has happened to this country before the independence. Why partition happened in the country? Before independence, we had the religious reservations, and our forefathers have understood this, including leaders like Maulana Azadji was also part of the Constituent Assembly. Our Baba Sahib, Dr. Ambedkar Sahib, categorically said, for this country, for India, the reservation based on religion is bad and it is illegal. And it is it is accepted law today. The Supreme Court, on several occasions, they have told, reservations based on religion is illegal. It is malified. They have categorically said this. It is a set law. It is an accepted law. In spite of this, during the Congress government in Karnataka, while bringing in this bill or while bringing in this order, they must have threadbare discussed in the cabinet.
Right.
And while the leader is saying that he is accepting that it is unconstitutional, when knowingly that it is unconstitutional, is this the value that Congress government gives to the constitution? Is this their real intention about Dr. Baba Sahib's constitution?
Okay.
For which they are doing so much of nautaks during 23 Karnataka election,
right,
and 24 national election.
Right.
Our BJP's commitment, you must have observed by now. One senior MP, when he said something about constitution like this,
right,
though he was a senior most MP, our party did not give him a ticket to contest.
Yes, that's right. And he was from your own state.
This is our commitment to save the constitution.
Yes, but Dr. Sudhakar, how do you also see the allegations made by ministers today saying that the Congress party wants to change the constitution? Because we see that the BJP is now very aggressive when it comes to the debate around constitution. Is this a learning from 2024 Lok Sabha elections also? Because now you want to turn this around the Congress party, which is why you're doing this.
This is not a new thing for BJP. We don't try to protect constitution for our political reason. This is in the DNA of BJP's ideology. If you go back to the history, our Prime Minister today, when he was a Chief Minister, he led the procession of Dr. Baba Ambedkar's Constitution's Day.
Right.
You please understand, you go back to the history and see.
Right.
He never knew he would be the Prime Minister one day of this country, but that is his commitment. That is the BJP's commitment to save the constitution. We don't do politics. We don't do petty politics to save. Our agenda is save the nation through constitution.
Okay, fair enough. Dr. Sudhakar, my last question to you, sir. I know that you are a very educated person yourself, you're a doctor. Many Muslims also are extremely deprived. Several states give out reservation to them by putting them in OBC categories. West Bengal is one of them, Andhra is one of them. BJP has been pro-reservation, pro-affirmative action. SC/ST communities will vouch for that. Other than reservation, how do you think the lives of Muslims can be improved?
See, this is appeasement politics. If they were committed for the upliftment of minorities, there are ways and means of upliftment through the proper programs to them, not creating ruckus and divide between OBCs, SCs, STs, and minorities, dividing the India's fabric. This is not the way to do it. See, today, if you are taking minority in OBC, you are doing great injustice to the OBC of this country. Please be very clear about whether you are doing reservation based on religion. Is it legal? Is it constitutional?
Right.
Do you respect constitution? Do you respect the law of this nation? Then take back all this. Don't do politics, don't do rhetorics, don't do petty politics, don't do appeasement politics.
Okay, fair
Live
enough.
for the country at least after 78 years. Because of your Congress ideology, your hidden agendas, this country has been divided twice already.
Okay.
Historically, you have made several blunders. And this party, let me tell you categorically, 77 times, the same people who are saying about constitution, saving of constitution, you have amended 77 times of the constitution.
Right. Thank you,
And
Dr.
3
Sudhakar.
or 4 amendments during emergency.
Yeah.
During emergency, where there was no institution functioning, all leaders were in jail, media people were in jail, the writers were in jail. That time, there were 3 or 4 amendments during emergency.
Okay.
This is the value
So
they
you're
give
making
to
this
the
very important point that it is about the sanctity of the constitution, the fact that it cannot be violated, and not just about minority communities or Muslims specifically. That's a very important point, Dr. Sudhakar. Thank you so much for joining us with those insights.